Hey guys, welcome back to Swing Masters. Today, we'll talk about Cameron Smith winning the British Open. Let's head into it.
And with a score of 268, the winner of the gold medal and the champion golfer of the year is Cameron Smith.
When Cameron Smith won the 150th British Open, his father was punishing himself for not being at St Andrews to witness it happen. During the press conference that Smith had after winning the title, he remarked that his father, Des, made the last-minute choice not to go all the way from Australia only for a week, adding that he's probably kicking himself now. I definitely miss having him around here as well. Instead, Des Smith was forced to watch his son win his first major championship on television, whilst he was on the other side of the world. When the final round began, his son was trailing by 4 shots. However, he went on to play the best final round that the old course had ever seen, and he won by 1 stroke. The new champion's father and son had a phone conversation just after the new champion had signed his card. As Des Smith had said to the Sunrise Show on the 7 network, "I simply told him I was happy for him and what a fantastic accomplishment it was for him. When I started to weep, I couldn't speak much more than that." The two of us had been playing golf together since he was a kid. Cameron Smith became the most talked about person in his native Queensland after winning the British Open for the first time since 1993 early on Monday morning local time in Brisbane on Australia's east coast. Greg Norman won the 1993 Open Championship a month before Smith was born, making him the tournament's first major champion. It was announced by a Channel 9 Today show anchor. Now here is the golfer Cameron Smith. He's won the British Open, and it's a come-from-behind triumph for the ages. Aside from his flowing mullet and his so-called larrikin sense of humour, despite his son's poor round with the putter and subsequent dip on the leaderboard, Des Smith stated he had talked to his son after the 3rd round and was certain he was quite psychologically strong. "I still believe that he had a good shot going into the last day," I said. In 5th place he sat. Des Smith stated he always has a lot of birdies. He just had to manufacture them on the most important day of the year. That was what he was going to do. And he definitely did, with a run of 5 birdies to begin the back 9, propelling him back into contention. The pleased father exclaimed, "The entire nation is proud of him, to be honest. It's been a long time since we've won the Open." The ABC described Smith as a fearless Queenslander whose modest roots forged a champion in their documentary on him. More than 100 seasoned golfers began their Monday competition at the Wantima Country Club, an unassuming, no-frills golf club located in the verdant northern borders of the 2032 Olympic City. The club was well prepared for a celebratory round of drinks. For anyone wondering how many beers might fit in the silver claret jug presented to the winner of this year's British Open, Cameron Smith isn't the only one. In the last round, a member of the Wantima course and former junior program coordinator Ken McKay found it difficult to be quiet enough not to wake up everyone else in the home. "I don't know how he retains his nerves of steel, because I was pretty much on the edge of my seat the entire night," McKay said on ABC Australia. McKay was instrumental in launching the club's Cameron Smith Junior Classic in 2017 as a qualifier for the Greg Norman Junior Masters event. At the club, Smith has a large and devoted fan base, having returned from the United States in order to support the event. "He's a genuine gentleman. As McKay puts it, he's always been such a great bloke, always has been. Very kind with his time to both members and juniors. What he doesn't do is let things bother him." The only other Australians to win the British Open before Smith were Peter Thomson, Kel Nagle, Greg Norman and Ian Baker Finch. Smith is the 5th Australian to have won the tournament. Only Thomson in 1955 and Nagle in 1960 were able to win it in St Andrews, making them the only other Australians to do so. Andrew Thomson, Thomson's son, remarked that the timing was appropriate for another Australian winner, arriving on the same day that he had paid respect to his father, who had passed away in 2018. Thomson had passed away in 2018. What do you think about Cameron Smith's win? Have you been following the competition? Tell us in the comments. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure that you'll love them. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.